Hi guys, Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. We're on a noisy street, so bear with us. Today what I'm going to show you guys is they put a couple new windows in here. The old ones had issues, so they addressed them, fixed them. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 more layers of weather barrier over this Tyvek. And some cities say you can use Tyvek for the plaster, some don't. So we just always put 2 more layers of black paper when we come to Tyvek. I'll show you something here. We're going to put a drip screen on this wood here, and then we're going to pull this back down on it. And one of the things I want to point out is the fellow who did this breakout, Eugene Toledo, man, this guy is the best. You see how he's got this broken out here, where we've got 6 to 8 inches of really good paper, and we've got 5 inches of really good wire. Our new paper goes under or over this one once we get on this, and we tie it all together. This way it's watertight, and equally important is that our new wire crisscrosses with the original wire, and that way we won't get no hairline cracks, which is excellent. Let me give you Eugene's phone number because he's just great. His number, if you're ever looking for a fellow to break out stucco and put new windows and doors in on the exterior, you don't get any better than Toledo. His telephone number is area code 415-377-0356. Oh, Eugene, man, that guy is good. Anyhow, I'll show you what we're going to do, and then I'll show it to you with the actual work. See, like our new 2 layers of paper, they've got to go underneath this stuff. So generally what I'll do is I'll look at what he's got. And of course he even did his Tyvek according to what Tyvek specifies. Tyvek specifies all your joints must be taped, and you have to use the staples with these little rubbers on it. He's right according to code with everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to score this right here. And when I get to this stage, I'm lifting this up right here. I'm lifting this up and I'm putting my 2 layers of paper underneath here. And because we have this here, I probably put another layer on the top here and fuse that together with a Sikaflex polyurethane caulking. Well, we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and put my drip screen. We're going to start the paper up. When I get to this stage, I'll show it to you. Okay, guys, first thing we're going to do is he got this Tyvek going over the flashing here. There's a metal flashing behind these concrete stairs, and that's the way it should be. Now I'm going to take this screed here. Generally, I'll drop my screed below the mud sill. That way, when water sprinklers come on or heavy rains, it doesn't warp this right here. It'll hit the ground, splash up, and this can expand and do cracks. Hold that over there, Dan. Now what I'm doing is I'm using my finger as a template. I've been doing this so many years, that's the way I do it. I just hold it here, pop the staple. Alright guys, a couple more tips. We have countered his Tyvek with our Jumbo Tex. And down here, I've cut the Tyvek as well as a Jumbo Tex because this is a weep screed or a drip screed. And it's designed to allow water that goes through stucco to hit the paper or the membrane and weep or drip out of those. Okay, that being said and done, we go back up here. Here's the next phase when you're going over a Tyvek membrane. Our new paper's got to go under here. All right, this fella got a couple tacks in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to yank these out. Because I want my 2 more layers of paper to go underneath this membrane here, all the way under this membrane. This is okay. So under this cloth membrane, this is the Tyvek or a polykin. So what I'm going to do just to show you guys stuff is cut a couple sections here, and I'm using the roll as a guide to cut a straight line of paper. I put the knife right here, come straight down, straight pieces. Okay. Now, almost forgot, mark the studs. Okay, I can look under here and see studs, studs. Or I can do it the old way, or easy way. Every 16 inches on center is a stud. So there's 16 right here, boom, there's a stud. Here's right 16, there's a stud. From here to here, 16 on center, there's a stud. Almost forgot that, then I'd have to be pounding the wall to find them. Alright guys, we're going to take this paper here, and I want to come all the way under here and over this, because that one is short. I'll cut another one. All right. I was looking at cutting from here to here and cut a short one, but I want to be under this membrane up here. So I'm going to shimmy this guy under here, all the way up under there. Okay. Now I'm going to tack this down. Now, that's 2 more layers over this. This will come down on here. And of course, right here. Put another little paper under here, just like that. Now I'm going to counter once more. 2 more layers. That's 2 layers. I want to go over these 2 layers. So, I'm going to get on this side now. It doesn't hurt to use a little extra if you're not sure. Now I come over this paper, and that is how we take the entire wall. What we're going to do is, I showed you the basics, and the bottom usually is most of the basics. And we're going to go the same exact system all the way up. Then we're going to put a 17 gauge wire. No, we're not going to use the flat pieces of mesh, which a fella emailed me and said, how come I watched other videos and they're putting this flat piece of mesh on. That's for different states. We're in California right here, where the wire, which is normal, we'll show you that when we get to that stage. But right now we're going to get busy and we're going to wrap this wall up. Okay guys, we've got everything papered. What we generally do is I'll tack everything just temporary, and then I'll come back with the big gun. The big gun makes a lot of noise. That compressor will probably go on and drown me out. So this wire here is 17 gauge wire. What we do is I come to the corner and I stop this at this side. Now the fellas before me, it's only a 10-year-old house, they wrapped the wire around the corner. These corners all rotted out in 10 years. Old Kirk says, do not wrap the corners with wire. Wrap the corners with paper. I double wrap my corners, so there's 4 layers. I never take the wire and go around it, because when you do, you bend the wire here and then you hammer it and you create a leak. And that's more than likely why these guys have these issues here. So don't do that. Anyway, getting back to our completion of this. Remember, every 6 inches, and I don't need furry nails because it's self-furred wire, 17 gauge self-furred wire. What I'll generally do is tack off everything, and then I'll put my polyurethane caulking on the edges, because if I do it the other way where I put this on the edges, then my gun hits this nasty stuff and sticks everywhere. It's a real drag to get this on you. Don't get it on you. We're going to tie this up. Lunch is waiting. We got other stuff to do around here. But anyhow, I want to thank you folks for watching. My name is Kirk. I am with Kirk Giordano Plastering. We do all of our own work. 30 years now. I do it all. Thank you for watching once more. We'll see you guys on the next one.